Hi y'all, welcome back for another channeled message of what Spirit wants you to know right now. If you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. If you're turning to our family, how you doing? It's your girl, Lady Leo, and we're going to dive into the energies. Be sure to hit the like button so you can dive in with me. First, we're going to cleanse and set the space, call in Spirit. Okay. Good morning, y'all. How you doing? Let's see, I got my torch today, y'all. That Bic lighter just wasn't cutting it. So we're gonna go over love messages today, but y'all know how we do in the mornings. We're gonna start off slow and then we'll pick the energy up and get sassy at the end, okay? All right. It's light and it's light. It's just moving so slow. There we go. Now we're getting a burn. Y'all feeling some resistance? Things feel delayed, stagnant. Because that's what this smudge is doing. Good morning. How you doing? Thanks for the love. Send that love and light back to you times 10. There we go. Now we got to burn. Cleanse your energy. Good juju for you. Cleanse my energy. Good juju for me. Let's protect real quick with some Palo Santo. Good morning. All right, so after collective messages, I've got personal readings open. We currently have 2 people in line. Div for extended, Daphne for a career reading. If you're interested in getting in line for a personal reading, it's CashApp, Venmo, or PayPal at ladyleospiritual. It's $11 for a mini, $22 for career, $33 for love, and $44 for extended. Okay, protect your energy. Protect my energy. There we go. We're starting the day off right. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the little gray notification bell so I can see you again, boo-boo. And you know when I make more posts like this one. Okay, y'all. Let's call in Spirit. Good morning. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Angela. Hi, S. Ferns. Hi, Claire, Carrie, Pray, Squirrely Hippie, Selena, Ramal, Jamie, Digital, Rose, E, Ismail, Ruiz, Emily, Crit. I don't even know what that says, boo-boo. I'm gonna murder that one. Christy, Ariel, Louise, Sydney, Steve. How y'all doing? Good morning, good morning. If I missed you, I apologize. I ain't trying to purposely ignore you. Okay, y'all ready to call in Spirit? Good morning. It's great to see you in the morning. I'm about to leave for work. I can listen on the way home. Yay! Here we go. God, Source, Universe, Angels, Ancestors, Spirit Guides, Council of Light, Ascended Masters, and all other benevolent beings of light of the third heaven and higher. I ask that you shield us in a holy, divine, white light of protection. Shield our space, our energy, and the stream from any outside negative energies, entities, and it is not allowed here. Spirit, I ask that you aid, guide, and support me in showing the best and highest messages for the collective during this time spoke to be. Thank you, Spirit. Whew, okay, y'all. So we got love messages today. But y'all know, in the mornings, I like to start it off slow. So we're going to read from the book first. We're going to pull a card and read from the book. We're going to get our spiritual stuff going on. And then we'll dive into the love reading, okay? Okay. Same with work. Y'all like it? Y'all prefer the morning streams better? Good morning, Anthony. Hi, Jane. Welcome. So if you're new here, I'm Lady Leo. It's so nice to meet you. I've been live streaming tarot and channeled messages on Instagram for 5 years. And I'm newer to TikTok. So hi, TikTok. So if you see me looking back and forth, it's because I got Instagram over here and TikTok over here. Okay, thank you. Let me ring the bell for you. Send all that love and light back to you times 10. Thanks for helping me raise the vibration. Okay, here we go. Best and highest messages here. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to hear, Spirit? What's going on in the energy this morning? What's our message of the day? Overall message of the day. Faith in the process. Okay, I have to cover a little bit. These cards are a little graphic. So we'll cover. People want to get their undies in a bunch. Hey, Nikki, thank you for all the shares, love. Thank you for that. Hi, Ken, baby girl, Allison, I see y'all. Big hunk. Elmo, welcome. Jane, thank you for being here. Good morning. Okay, Let's find the page in the book. 32. 5, 2, 3. Lots of fives this morning. I'm seeing a lot of fives. 5 over here. 7, 7. 5s and 7s. That's spiritual mastery. Mastering something on a spiritual level. Okay. Card number 32. Where are we at? It's way back in the back of the book. There we go. Faith in the process. Okay. 5 and 7 are your numbers? Yeah, 5 and 7 are more about like spiritual mastery. All these 5s, that's big life changes. So maybe you're feeling challenged during this time, right? We know challenges are uncomfortable. They can be very conflicting. However, a lot of times they're needed. Those challenges make us uncomfortable to the point where we have to take action on something. We're forced to make a change, right? You just had a reading. Okay, here we go. Faith in the process. Today's message. No matter how powerful we are, how much courage and strength we have, there are times when we can't quite move ourselves along to the next phase of life or creative exploration. At such times, we need some divine intervention, a little help pulling our trolley along, so to speak. When we're at the edge of our own limits and have no more personal resources, we might be left with only one spiritual power, that of faith. Fortunately, that is enough. And as unlikely as it may seem, the invisible help from the universe is often more powerful than the physical efforts of 1,000 men. That is because the invisible help is not limited by physical laws. It can shift, bend, and move in ways that defy limitation. It can affect, evoke, and influence situations through invisible but undeniably persuasive means. You are in a situation where you cannot set right the course of events all by yourself. This is not an indication that you have done something wrong, nor does this suggest that you are not strong enough. It's a sign that there's something bigger unfolding in your life, and your willpower will be supplemented by the power of life itself. Sometimes a bigger plan needs to manifest for the benefit of humanity and the earth. You need to shift your perspective to realize that you are part of the greater unfoldment of life, that your individual life serves the greater plan, and that you are not separate from its genius. This is what is happening now. You happen to be instrumental to the greater plan as such. You need to accept your position and be moved while also being empowered and protected as you make personal progress through your role in that grander scheme. This is a time for humility and trust. You need complete faith in the processes and events that are happening. There's nothing to worry about. You will be moved most fully and easily with the most grace and assistance through your faithful surrender. Ironically, it is through complete surrender and total faith that we become the most empowered. When we're no longer trying to impede the perfection of the greater plan, we can be aligned with and moved by the process. Having faith in the benevolence of life rather than harboring the suspicion of life is seeking to catch us out, have a joke at our expense, or carelessly toss us about as though we mean nothing. Then we can relax a little. Having faith in the process gives you space to be curious about what is taking place and to relax enough to be open to what we are most in need of, even if we aren't exactly sure what that is or how it can happen. The guidance from this oracle comes direct from the greater source of life itself. There is now an opportunity for you to be moved from the situation that you are currently in to the next chapter in your life story. You can't do it on your own. It's too big a shift. It needs the grace of life to intervene on your behalf. You will need faith, though. You may feel as though the wheels of your trolley are coming off or that they are a bit rickety, but you must also understand that the voice of life is now coming straight to your heart with this message. I have resources you know not of. It is safe to trust in my ways and in my wisdom, for I love you and I'm guiding you into all that is rightfully yours. Know that what is rightfully yours is what your heart truly desires, and you need not fear loss. Nothing that is meant to come to you will be denied, and it is safe for you to let go and allow me to move you. Through faith, peace is restored, and you are able to know this and perhaps have some fun in the process. Good morning, y'all. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Here's our healing process if you want to participate in that part, okay? Say aloud, I now ask that all disappointing experiences of the past that had led me to believe that life is not trustworthy or that faith is a silly or immature way to deal with life, be released from my mind, body, and heart. I ask for help to accept that I can and will attract all that is needed into my life at the perfect time and in the perfect way. I ask to be empowered to absolutely receive all that can assist me with gratitude and without shame or guilt. In doing so, I dedicate myself to be clear, loving, open channel for the flow of life. I know the benefit in doing so is not limited to me, but will flow so that life can benefit others through me. I trust in this now through unconditional love, so be it, so mote it be, so it is. You've completed your healing process. If needed, repeat the above prayer each day to help you boost your confidence that everything can and will sort itself out, whether you feel in control or not. In fact, it can do more easily when you don't feel in control. Good morning, y'all. How are you? Welcome. So that's our daily message, okay? Have faith in the process. There's big life changes that are happening, okay? Make your life a moving prayer, you know? Have faith. All right. Now we can get to tea on the love messages, okay? Good morning, y'all. Send all that love and light back to you times 10. How's it going? Or where are we starting off? We get the juicy tea this morning. Yeah, we're going to start here. Best and highest messages here for the collective. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to hear regarding love and connection, spirit? What we got going on here? Best and highest messages. The 7th of December, 2024 passed. August 7th was my parents' anniversary. 5 keeps popping up. Oh, really? Yeah, it can just be really conflicting and challenging. We have wealthy man here showing up. Wealthy man. So someone who's established, they're dependable, they're reliable, they're successful. Good morning, y'all. How are you? What else is here? Give me some more. Toil and labor. So something about being hard at work. So we have 13, which makes a 4. 3, 8 here, which makes an 11. So this is about manifestation. Hard work. Community. So this established person may actually work with the community or something about the hard work of community here. Give me a few more. 3 and 9. Courtship. Uh-oh, there it is. 4. Union. Someone may be trying to come through and court you. Maybe you're trying to court somebody else. Oh, 1 second. I'll be right back. We got moving on the baby monitor. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. I don't know if y'all saw my fluffy house sheet or not. Good morning, y'all. Luckily, my older kids are up, so they're going to help me out with them this morning. Okay, back to our love messages. Courtship. Someone may be wanting to come court you. Maybe this is happening at like a public event, okay? So there's like the community is around. So maybe this is happening at a place that you go to or an event that's taking place. Maybe somebody's working at an event. Give me a few more. Good morning. Dang, these just flying out. Message of concern. Somebody may be getting a message of concern. Somebody may see you out with another person out in the community. Somebody that's courting you. Give me a few more. Lover's gift. Sudden wealth. What? Yo. Somebody's getting a message of concern of your courtship within a community with this wealthy man or established person, someone who's mature, someone who's dependable, reliable, wanting to commit, okay? And then we have, it's a gift, lovers, soulmate energy, and sudden wealth. Dang, okay. So this may not be monetary wealth. And family room, something about the family room. Community and family room. All right, what else is going on here, Spirit? Tell me about love, love connections. Whether you're in contact with this person or not, whether you've met them or not, time is fluid. Do I need to give my spiel? I'll give my spiel real quick. I read masculine energy as he and feminine energy as she. Swap the roles to how you see fit. We're personifying the energy, okay? Can say it happened yesterday, but it hasn't happened yet. You know your situation better than I do. You put your peoples in their timelines where they go. Use your discernment. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Okay? We got our woke shit over here. Ancient woke shit, not the new age woke shit. Picking up what I'm throwing down? All right, here we go. Best and highest messages here for love, Spirit. Best and highest messages for love. I'm not responsible for the actions, choices, and decisions that you make after this reading. You are a grown-ass adult. Okay. What else is here? If you're not, you have no business being in this live stream anyway. Soulmate, friends, and date. You could have met this person out and about, or this is a friend, okay? You already have some sort of friendship with this person or connection to this person, so you know them. They may want to take you out on a date here. Or maybe you're wanting to take this person out on a date. Maybe you're courting somebody. Okay. Give me some more specifics, Spirit. Who can we get an idea who this person may be to you? Maybe you work with them. Maybe through a friend group. Hearing something about a blind date. Maybe going on a blind date with somebody. But someone's getting a message concerned about this, okay? So we already know somebody from the past. An ex-person. Whether it's you are actually in a relationship with this person or not. They see you out with this new person, with this wealthy man energy. Or maybe you're the wealthy man. The mother. Okay, this person may have a child. We've got the deadbeat and the royal. So here's the ex people, y'all. We got scrub energy showing up here. No wonder somebody could be jealous, okay? Simplistic. Okay, so somebody that may be very simplistic. Give me a few more. Give me some ideas of who this can be. Yep, here comes y'all. Y'all got these past people all up in your Kool-Aid. Deadbeat, the miserable. They shriveling up like raisins without you. While you over here getting courted out and about, out in town, where everybody can see. That's too funny. All right, we've got hero energy showing up here. So this could be somebody who has a high honor, CEO energy. Look at all this daddy home, let him know showing up. Judge. Judge is wanting to come out. What else? Give me just a few more. Just a few more. Oh, no. The crazy. The crazy. Y'all ever seen Orange is the New Black? Y'all know that chick that breaks into her ex's house? Like, she's still obsessed with him. He's done moved on, getting married. She breaks into his house and takes a bath in the bathtub. It's the person with the crazy eyes, okay? It's the person with the crazy eyes. The one that you left behind 5 years ago. And they still obsessed with your ass, okay? Who else? The dreamer. So we got the dreamer showing up and the outlaw. And a frenemy. You'll have a frenemy spine on you too. Somebody that pretends to have your back. But really, they be preying on your downfall. You know them peoples? You got them in your energy too. Okay, Spirit. Not too shabby though, not too shabby. So we've got simplistic, outlaw, dreamer, the crazy, the CEO, the hero, the mother, the deadbeat, the therapist. Oh, I didn't even see that one. A therapist. Somebody may be in therapy. It's probably the crazy one, wasn't it? The crazy one did you over. It's gonna be all right, boo-boo. It's gonna be all right. You just stay on your shadow work. The futurist. And then we have a futurist energy here. Okay. Could be going on a date. This is with the soulmate. Best and highest messages, Spirit. Give me some love messages. What we got going on here? Good morning, y'all. Send all that love and light back to you, Thomas 10. Y'all, the cats are getting stirred up too. See, this is causing a lot of commotion. You being caught out and about with this new person or the person you're in a relationship with. You've got these ex-people showing up, ex-friends, ex-colleagues, ex-lovers, even the crazy-ass ones are still all up in your Kool-Aid. What else is here, Spirit? Give me some more. What would this person want to say to you? Oh, it's a lot. They have a lot to say. A lot. Doesn't faze me, baby. I ain't moving. Oh, yeah, this person doesn't care about the attention that y'all are getting. They don't care about the animosity. They don't care about all the ex-people. Don't faze them. They ain't moving. They say they anchored in. They've staked their claim. I love your lips. This person really loves your lips. I don't give a rat's ass about your past. Damn. They say, I don't give a rat's ass about your past, boo-boo. Doesn't faze me, baby. I ain't moving. Traumatic, but you playing traumatized, but you playing victim. Yeah, see, here's those crazy people from the past. They traumatized you, but they the one playing victim. Make that make sense. That's why some people are in therapy. Crazy shit. We ain't got room for that in here. Take it somewhere else. Don't want it. What else is here, Spirit? I still remember the way your here comes my southern accent, you hear it? I still remember the way your laugh lit up the room. They say, I still remember the way your laugh lit up the room. So there's these past people, okay, missing your energy. They miss being around you. Give me some more. New mommy, new poppy, got past people, unhinged, crashing out. I told you, you're bringing up just too much attention. Too much attention to yourself with this. I have a love-hate relationship. Workplace affair. What? Your ex can't do you that way anymore. Now I'm here. What'd I tell you about somebody staking their claim? They said, nah, boo-boo. I don't give a fuck about the past. Okay, it doesn't faze me none, baby. I ain't moving. And your ex can't do you that way anymore now that I'm here. So, they gotta go through me to get to you. I knew it was the moment I laid eyes on you. Yo, this person's really attracted to you. Maybe you're really attracted to this person. It was a huge mistake to underestimate you. Oh, here's these past people. She can't reach out in the physical. So if you're not in contact with this person, okay, maybe you're having dreams about them. Maybe you're hearing songs, phrases, the name of this person, or seeing their birthday all over the place. That won't be for everybody. Everyone is jealous as fuck about us. Y'all be looking good. Watching them watch you. Here's them stalkers. You guys stalkers. Group is trying to tear us apart. Oh, no. Really? Really? You got people trying to get either in your ear or your person's ear, or maybe even both, to try to tear you all apart, okay? This is a power couple then. Y'all know. People bringing you smoke and shit. That's a power couple right there. That's just too much. Ain't no sneaky links. Hey, we like that. Your breath melts me like, nope. Y'all, this is steamy. Who is this person? Whose reading is this? Your breath melts me like Novocaine? Okay. Divine Feminine coming out. Give me just a few more from this deck, Spirit. Just a few more, and then we'll pick up Tarot. Best and highest messages. They like the way you smell when you breathe, okay? They love everything about you. Your lips. The moment they first laid eyes on you, okay? I want to protect you. Somebody's had a rough past in relationships. This person knows that. They say, oh, I don't care. Don't faze me none. Your ex can't do you that way no more than I'm here. I love to learn about you, but your past, I feel that shit hit deep. Yeah, see? Both of you have been through some shit. Shit has not been a walk in the park for you in the love sector. Giving up the bachelorette lifestyle. Somebody, damn, you're making somebody want to commit, fantasizing about your touch. Give me one more, Spirit. We can't end on that one. We can't be ending on that one. One more. It gave me 3. We'll take 3. Okay. What does it say, Spirit? Third party trying to be you. They annoy the shit out of me. Baby, come back. I told you. Your past people want you back for sure. All right. You're my dream come true. And baby, I'm going to make you happy. And you are a dream come true. Yeah. I'm going to make you happy. So this person's also really grateful for you and your energy and the way that you make them smile. The way that you bring joy into their life. Okay. Do we want to just dive in, or do we want to separate this between masculine and feminine energies? Y'all tell me. Y'all are in here in the live. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, you gotta be live in the live to pick and see what it is that we're doing. But y'all tell me, are we just gonna just dive straight in, or we want to break this up between masculine and feminine? Thanks for all the love. So now that we're like back to you times 10. What we got going on here? All right, Spirit. I'll tell you what. This is what we're going to do. We'll look at the overall energy. We'll look at the masculine. We'll look at the feminine. We'll look at the connection between the two, and then we'll break it down further, okay? All right. Best and highest messages here, Spirit. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to hear about this connection with this person that's just enamored by you? They want to protect you. People done seen you out and about in town. That's ruffling some tail feathers. People getting their undies in a bunch, running into windows and shit, tripping over themselves. Got people shook out here in these streets. All right, Spirit. Overall energy. Overall energy. The Knight of Wands. Conquering your heart's desires here. Okay. Taking fearless action. Lots of attraction. Queen of Wands. Damn, no wonder. Possible fire sign, not necessarily. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius showing up here really heavy. There's a lot of fire. Okay. This is hot and spicy. There's a lot of chemistry showing up here. A lot of physical attraction. Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands. Okay, Spirit. So also that tells me that y'all, no matter masculine, feminine, however you identify, okay, y'all are attracting a lot of attention. Looking really magnetic, very charming. What else is just here in the energy, Spirit? Just overall energy. That flew off the table. I don't even know what that was.
Get a shave with a touch of aloe.
I don't even know what that was. It's the Five of Swords! You're stressing people out. Can I reach it without hitting my head? Goodness. If you got people running away, trying to hide and shit. Five of Swords. Look, people are feeling defeated. Getting a headache. So yeah, okay, sometimes y'all, when this Five of Swords shows up in a love relationship and it's external people, like other people outside of the connection, you know, they start planning and plotting ways that they can win in the situation. Okay, but this person's stressed out, whoever this is that sees you out and about with this new person or your current connection. Okay, Spirit, give me just a few more. Just overall energy. Overall energy here. The Hermit and the Knight of Cups. Somebody's getting ready to come out of hermit mode, or someone's found some sort of spiritual enlightenment and they want to express the way that they feel. All right, for others of you, you are such a dream come true to whoever this person is that you're in a connection with here. And they feel defeated in the way they can't even find the words to express what it is. Like they're having to sit for a second and have a spiritual moment. This is like a come to Jesus meeting right here. Put it where it fits, don't make it fit, okay? Whatever your equivalent to Jesus is. That's what we say down here in Mississippi. A come to Jesus meeting. Okay. Tell me about the masculine, Spirit. What's the overall energy of the masculine here? Energy of the masculine. The Six of Wands. Wanting to have a victory. I'm telling you, this person really likes the way that you look. If you're the masculine, you like the way that this feminine looks. Like that's... Okay. Six of Wands. Wanting this person's attention all the time. Wanting their praise. Tell me about this masculine. Six of Wands. Damn! The Wheel of Fortune? Got a spiritual jackpot showing up here. I told you, there's something about this connection that's different. There's like a power couple energy here. Especially if both of you are intentful on being that. Like you put energy, like you work on the connection together to be a power couple. That's coming out real heavy, okay? It's bringing a lot of luck and prosperity, this union, right? Fortune favors the bond. Picking up what I'm throwing down? It's bringing a lot of attention and success and victories here. Also, this, a lot of times, you see this like crowd in the background, like this person's on stage, okay? The ancestors approve of this connection, okay? You picking up what I'm throwing down? Does that make sense? All this fire. We have some water here too. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is showing up on the table. We've got Scorpio here with the wheel, possible Sagittarius. And then we have the Hermit here, which is Virgo energy. Okay. What about the feminine? What's the feminine's energy here? Good morning, y'all. What's the feminine's energy? The Lovers. Oh, Shanae. Y'all, this is a juicy ass reading. The Lovers. Here's this soulmate energy again. That's 3 times. Possible Gemini. Tell me about the Lover, Spirit. So there's something very different about this connection or this person that it is that you have a connection with, okay? So there could possibly be an age difference, cultures, backgrounds, belief systems, okay? The way that y'all grew up, economic class. But there's something that it's like complementary though. It's different, but it's different in ways that matter in a good way. In a positive way. Tell me about the Lover, Spirit. Somebody may have a tattoo. Tattoos. There's a lot of tattoos showing up here on this card. Seem like stars. The Page of Cups. This person either wants to accept a love offer or this person wants to give a love offer. This is newer, okay? So where it is that we're showing up on this timeline in this specific reading, all right? This is newer, showing up as Page of Cups. This is the beginning stages of something. What else is here? Whoo! We got the Devil showing up. And the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this feminine gets a lot of attention. A lot of attention. There's a lot of people here that could be very obsessive, or there's something here that's trying to muck up the energy. Tell me about the Devil, Spirit. This is stuff that's from the past. Tell me about the Devil. Why is this here? Why is this here? The Two of Pentacles, because someone wants to muck up the energy. They're being a distraction. They're causing a distraction, so something's out of balance. Okay, we'll go back to that in a minute. We'll do a whole separate little spread on whoever the hell that is. That's no bueno. We don't want that. Be gone. Go do your karmic stuff. Best and highest messages here, Spirit. What's the overall energy of the connection between these two? This divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Overall energy of this connection between the two. The Star. Y'all. Whose reading is this? That's a miracle. That's miraculous. It's fated. It's destined. Revolutionary. Knight of Pentacles. Growing. Patiently. Okay. Someone's taking something slow in a way that matters. That it's building something together that's going to stand the test of time here. Seven of Cups. Causing some sort of confusion. Why? What's the confusion? About how to have this commitment, to have it grow. Okay. But someone's thinking about how to do that. I'm telling you, it's like this masculine is so enamored by this feminine, they can't even find the words to express themselves. They can't even... I don't know that this masculine's ever felt this way about anybody before. It could be the feminine going the same way. Or it could be the feminine that's feeling that way. Okay. What's the situation? What's the situation here, Spirit? The Emperor. Are you serious? Look at all this. This is a good reading. I wish this is mine. And the Three of Swords. So yeah, this masculine's been hurt. Okay, the situation is the masculine's been betrayed in the past. So maybe that's even part of this emotional confusion or a little bit of this, like trying to figure out how to go about doing this. Okay. The Emperor's showing up as being, they've been stabbed in the back through the heart. Give me one more situation. Gave me Queen of Cups. Oh, shenanigans. The Queen of Cups and the Two of Wands. Okay, so yeah, this masculine sees this feminine as a sweetheart. Okay, it's like it's like cracking their heart space back open, and they're trying to figure out like how do I overcome my obstacles here? Because this is where I'm at. I've got my globe. I'm looking out into the distance, trying to figure out how am I going to get from here to here. Now, whether this is spiritually, or this is actually in the physical, like physical distance, you know, whatever that looks like for you, but this person's trying to figure out how to get to this Queen of Cups or open up this or be connected with this person. What's the challenge? What's the challenge for this connection? Good morning, y'all. How you doing? How you doing? What's the challenge for this connection? The Eight of Swords and Temperance in reverse. Yeah. So even though this has potential to be a real power couple here, okay, someone's getting trapped in their head overthinking the matter. Okay, this is just an illusion though. Like, look in this card. You see this chick in this reflection right here? That's not real. Okay, her in real life, she's not really tied up. Just in her headspace is she getting caught up with something and seeing things off, you know? But there's here like someone's overthinking the situation or stuck in the headspace about how to heal or create some sort of harmonized energy. Why? Why is this here? Why is this the challenge? A King of Swords in reverse and the Hangman. Ooh. Okay, so this is getting a little deep here. So King of Swords in reverse, this is not a truth teller, okay? This is a con artist. It's an opportunist. Opportunist. I can't even talk right, y'all. I think I'm picking up on this masculine's energy. I can't even talk right. I'm stuttering, tripping up over my damn words. Anyway, this is someone who lies, they cheat, they deceive. Okay, con artist energy. So it's like this feminine may be overthinking the situation because of her past. She's not fully healed from whatever that is. So that could be also, we saw the Devil card on top of the feminine side. Okay, so she could be overcoming some sort of like toxic attachment styles or some sort of trauma that's showing up there, okay? So be easy, be patient. That Knight of Pentacles showed up. Be easy, be patient. That's how you know the difference between these really karmic relationships and divine counterparts. Karmic relationships, you're going to repeat the same exact cycles every single time. Same problems, same issues in the same way. It's like a pattern that repeats. When divine counterparts, you still have challenges, you still face problems, but you're able to overcome those challenges and problems and move to the next. There's actual growth that takes place between the two. Does that make sense? It's not a perfect connection. There's no such thing. If we're not challenged in connections, then, you know, like what the hell is it about? It's about growing together, building something together, you know. We got the Empress at the bottom of the deck, though. So in this reading, we have the divine masculine, divine feminine showing up. Okay. What's in the current energy? What's in the current energy? The Ace of Cups and the Five of Wands. So there is a lot of competition showing up here. Or someone's bringing some sort of fuckery and bullshit with this drama. Okay. But we have emotional fulfillment, new beginnings and emotional fulfillment, or it's just, you know, representing this divine connection here. It's equal. Tell me about the Five of Wands. What is this ish? What is this ish? What is this conflict? What is this drama? Holy shenanigans, y'all. We got King of Cups, King of Pentacles. There's a lot of people showing up here. This is attracting a lot of attention. Damn. Everybody and their mama's starting to fight over this. So there's something controversial about this connection. There's something shocking and controversial about this connection to a community, to a group of people, a friend group. Something here is like, it's causing some sort of drama. What's going on with this drama? Why is everybody so upset about this connection? It's ridiculous. Can't I go be happy? The Tower. What did I tell you? It's catastrophic. People are shooketh. Jaws are dropping. People are running into the damn door trying to leave the cafe. Now, this I can't make it up, y'all. I can't make it up. This is getting a little redundant. Okay, Spirit, moving on. It's strength. It takes courage and strength. We got Braveheart energy. Okay. Tell me about this, Spirit. What's going on with this Tower moment? Why are these people shooketh about this? Why is this getting people's undies in a bunch? People just beside themselves. Because it was a risk. Something about it being a risk. Taking a blind leap of faith towards something new. Okay. The High Priestess. There's something spiritual about this connection too. Okay. So also, for some of y'all have kept this exclusive. Y'all have kept this on the DL for a while. So maybe that's what it is too. Is that for a while, maybe y'all are talking to each other. Maybe y'all are keeping this connection on the DL. And y'all finally went public with it or something. That's for somebody. And it's caused a shock. They can't believe it. People can't believe it. But there's something very spiritual about this connection, okay? Now, there's also a mystery, a sense of mystery here. Maybe that's what draws the two of these two people together, is the mystery in one another. You know, it's like it's like you're challenging each other's brains here. It's stimulating in that way. There's a mystery. It's like wanting to learn more, wanting to find out more, but never ever getting to the end of the rabbit hole, you know? Okay, Spirit. So who is all here? We have Pisces. Aries is here really heavy. Aries, very heavy. Aquarius is here. Gemini is here. Sagittarius. Capricorn. Virgo. Heavy on the fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Got the Sun at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of happiness and joy. Okay, y'all could really like it's very youthful. It like brings the youthful side out in you, the playfulness. this connection. Ace of Wands, what I tell you about it being supported by the ancestors. That's my ancestor card. Written in the stars. Yes, written in the stars. It's fated, it's destined here. And it's ruffling people's tail feathers. Okay. So what's the energy coming towards this connection? What's the energy coming towards this connection? The Chariot. A lot of movement, perseverance, overcoming the obstacles here. Tell me about the Chariot. Nine of Swords. Why the Nine of Swords? Okay, this is lots of sleepless nights. This is like mental instability. So someone is y'all got a past person who did you wrong, and they're having to watch you be happy with this new person or this person that you're in a connection with. I'm telling they can't even sleep at night. It's consuming them and causing some sort of confusion. So don't be surprised if your past person, whoever it is that comes to mind right now, that person maybe reaching out to you or causing some sort of drama or doing okay, maybe starting a rumor, but there's some sort of ish showing up here with somebody from the past who's like stuck in their head, stuck in some sort of regret because of what they see you out and about, or who they see you out and about with. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this past person's upset they breadcrumbed you. They didn't give what you gave to the connection. You know, they're watching you have some sort of successful, equal give and take energy, and it grows. There's not blockages showing up here. Okay, Spirit, best nice messages. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to hear? 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. Look at all the 1s and 3s. 4, stability. To be stable. Okay, before we move on, anything else that we need to know about this connection between the divine masculine and divine feminine? I told you, spies. People spying on you. Here they come. A lot of this has happened on social media, but however it is they're spying on you, it's not direct information that it is that they're getting. They're gaining intel, but it's not direct. Okay, so it's either they're watching it online, or they're asking a lot of shared connections, acquaintances, friends, family questions here, or you know how people get into conversation. They start conversations just to kind of get somebody to spill the tea. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, they're working with a group or asking other people. Ace of Wands to the bottom of the deck because it's just too hot. This connection is just too hot to handle. It's just too much. Anything else? Give me one more. Give me one more here before we move on. Justice. And the 8 of Pentacles. So there's some sort of karmic justice at play here. Okay, so yeah, if you've been somebody where you've just had it rough in past relationships, you know, there's an energy here where you've done the work on yourself. You know, you've taken all time, love, energy, effort, money that you've invested into other people, and you learned how to invest that into yourself. And that could have been the best thing that you could have done, because now there's some sort of karmic justice at play here, right? She's got the sword of truth. She's cutting through illusions, right? Intentions are pure of heart. They're light as a feather. Also, it's Libra season. And in this season, or this energy just in general, it's about creating balanced and harmonized connections with others. You know, so there's something about maintaining this level of balance and harmony within this connection. With the 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, the Sun, the 4 of, oh my gosh. Holy shenanigans. These are all at the bottom of the deck. 2 of Cups, soulmate connection, happiness, prosperity, truth, clarity, playfulness, celebration. Somebody may be moving in together. Okay, there's some sort of taking something to the next level here, celebrating this connection. All right, surrendering to God, source, universe, whatever that looks like for you. Okay, what will be, will be. I give it to you, Spirit. Whatever happens, I want this experience. Okay, whether it turns out good or it turns out bad, I want this experience. Possible past life soulmate. That's 6 of Cups. Now, sometimes that means a past life cycle in this lifetime in the vessel that you're in. okay, on this physical realm. For others of you that believe in reincarnation, this could possibly mean that you had a connection with this person in a past life, in a different time, in a different vessel on this earthly realm. Does that make sense? And it's bringing a lot of ultimate fulfillment, emotional fulfillment within this connection, okay? Something about generations, too. Generational curse breakers. Ace of Swords, victory, clarity. A lot about this truth, things being exposed. It can be very healing, this connection. Wow. Okay, so we're going to break it down. Who are we starting with first? Masculine or feminine? Y'all tell me. We're going to start with Zaddy home. Let them know. Are we starting off with this spiritual baddie? Hey, thank you for 33,000 likes. It's all that living like back to you times 10. Thank you for being here. Okay, I see feminine. I got to vote for the feminine. Hi, Instagram. Good morning. So we're going to do feminine first, okay? We'll start off feminine. Let me get some of these cards up off the table if they start. They're going to go everywhere. He's got a hot mess up here. So if you're just tuning in, this is a love reading. Either you're currently in this connection, or this is a connection coming in. Okay, it's intense. It's ruffling some tail feathers. Somebody saw you out and about with this person, and it's causing an upset. There's a lot of past people showing up in this reading, trying to come between this connection too. Okay, so I don't know what all that's about, but there's some drama here. Okay. Starting off with the feminine. Let's do this really feminine deck if we're going to start off with the feminine. All right. So I'm going to use the Mythos Tarot for the feminine. Best and highest messages here. Yo, I can't talk for shit this morning. What's going on with that? It's these past people. Hey, I'm to all that living like back to you times 10. Welcome. Good morning. Best and highest messages here, Spirit. Overall energy of this divine feminine. How she show up. How she present herself. How does this divine feminine present herself? Seven of Wands, the Emperor. So they're guarding themselves from this Emperor here, okay? They're a little bit protective of themselves, okay? So whether you're already in this connection and you know this about this feminine, okay, or this is something that you're learning about this feminine, maybe that could be causing some sort of blockage or a delay here, or that's why it's moving slow. Okay, she's being really protective. She's kind of like, hold up, homie. I checking energies at the door. I remember what happened to me last time. I got to check it out. What else is here, Spirit? Give me one more. How does this person present themselves? How does this person present themselves? The Four of Wands, a celebration, and the Page of Coins. Wanting to attract some sort of solid offer, higher levels of commitment, taking it to the next step. With the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, what? You know, we started this reading off with the Queen of Wands. What? The Knight of Wands to the Queen of Wands. There's a lot of physical attraction. There's a lot of chemistry here now. What was that other card? What did we get? I like your lips, or I love your lips came out earlier. What else was it? I fantasize about your touch. Your breath melts me like Novocaine. Right, this is a hot, juicy, steamy type of connection here. What else is here, Spirit? Tell me about this person. Tell me about this feminine. That came right up. 10 of Wands. Giving up some sort of heavy burdens. Overcoming obstacles. Okay. Divine feminine energy. How do they view the masculine? How does this feminine view this masculine? What are their thoughts? What's in their headspace about this, Spirit? What they thinking? What they thinking? Good morning. The Four of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so we have something being healed here. Okay, so there could be a little bit quiet. This feminine may be a little bit quiet at first. Okay, but it's really helping her step back into some sort of empowerment here. Now, like I said, this connection can be very healing. Now, that being said, that doesn't mean that the masculine's job is to heal the feminine or the feminine's job is to heal the masculine. It's just naturally happening. Does that make sense? That's nobody's responsibility. However, this masculine is helping this feminine step back into, like, it's like he sees her shine. He sees how magnetic she is, you know, how powerful she is. And it's like he's reminding her of that. 6 of Cups, because they know each other. There's a familiarity here. So heavy on this past life connection. Okay. Tell me about this feminine. Tell me about this feminine. How does she feel? How does this feminine feel about this masculine? What's in her heart space? What's in her heart space? Y'all see this play out? 10 of Swords. I told you it's helping her heal the past. There's been a lot. Oh shit. I feel like both of them. I feel like it's on both sides. Both of these people have been through a lot in the past. A lot of hurt and, oh my goodness. 7 of Swords, deceit, lies, manipulation. So this person is trying not to self-sabotage or sabotage this past life connection. 6 of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Spirit, tell me more about this. How does this person feel? How do they feel about this masculine? Thank you, Spirit. The King of Swords in the upright, the 8 of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Okay, so they feel like they put a lot of thought into this, okay? Now, remember earlier we saw King of Swords in the reverse, okay? So that was like an X, a con artist, opportunist energy, someone that they're detached from emotion, okay? She's seeing this person as someone who's honorary, a truth teller. Again, with like mental stimulation. So there's something about a lot of like intellectual conversations can be had. There's some sort of like intellectual connection here that's showing up that this feminine seems to really like about this masculine. Right, we have the 8 of Wands wanting to come in real quick or some sort of fast passionate action towards some sort of either accepting a love offer or extending a love offer. Okay. All right, Spirit, best nice messages. Tell me about this feminine. What does she want? What does this feminine want? Good morning, y'all. Let me ring the bell for you. Turn all that love light back to you times 10. Thank you for helping me raise the vibration. What's going on? I can't go back up on the comments right now, y'all. I'm in the middle of this reading. I'm going to get sidetracked. And we haven't even been over the masculine yet. Okay. Tell me about this feminine. What does she want? What does this feminine want here? Two of Cups, 2 of Wands, and the Hierophant. Holy shenanigans. Okay. 2 of Cups. She wants this connection here, okay? She wants to be in a union with this masculine. 2 of Wands. She's trying to figure out how to overcome obstacles here, how to get from point A to point B, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, however that looks like. Okay, and the Hierophant, a commitment. Right? We said that earlier. The Wheel of Fortune came out over the overall energy for this connection, which is, it's a spiritual jackpot, right? Fortune favors the bond. That's why this is like power couple potential. Spirit is being backed up by spirits, being backed up by the ancestors. Sometimes that happens in that way. If you look at it from a spiritual standpoint, you know, ancestors approve over connections that are going to help you grow, you know, especially if it's going to help release karmic loops, karmic situations from the bloodline. So that's one way to, could be something about what the two do with the bloodline. Okay, Spirit. Okay, now back to the hot, spicy part of this reading. I know that's a little bit like, you know. Okay, Leo, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Where's the spicy part? Okay, Spirit, that's nice message here. What's this feminine's intentions? What's this feminine's intentions? The Lovers and the Empress. Are you serious? What? Divine Feminine showing up in her own energy and her power here. All 4 queens in one. Okay. So this masculine, they're attracting somebody who's established. They're reliable. They're dependable. They're safe. They're successful. Everything this person touches turns to gold, okay? So whatever idea, whatever project it is that they start, they have some sort of success with it. This person is self-made. This feminine is self-made, okay? She's compassionate. She's empathic. She's intuitive. She's intelligent. She's good at communicating. She's mature. She's been through some, okay? But we've got the Lover showing up here too. Again with this soulmate connection. Very, very intense. Best and highest message here. The Star and the King of Coins. That's her wish fulfillment, is to have a King of Coins. Somebody that makes her feel safe and protected. Someone else who can match her energy. Being successful, being a provider, okay? However that looks like. That can mean a lot of different things, y'all. Put a word fits, don't make fit. All right, Spirit. So her intentions are to have this grow, to make this connection abundant. All right, Spirit. How is this feminine taking action? How is this feminine taking action? Six of Wands. Y'all are mirroring each other. This masculine, they're mirroring each other. The Six of Swords and Justice, I'm telling you. They intend on taking action by having a victory. Maybe even dressing up or causing some sort of, causing this masculine to seek her attention, okay? But we got this talks about a lot about attention, okay? Six of Swords, creating some sort of movement here. So where it was maybe chaotic and choppy, this is moving into calmer waters, creating some sort of peace of mind, communication, talking it out. Double sixes there. It's about harmony and balance, keeping the harmony and balance between the two. And then again with this Justice card. So in numerology, if you break that 6 down, it can be the energy of a 3 or a 2. 2 being karmic. Again with this Libra energy, which is also a 2. So here we go again with this harmonious, balanced energy within a connection between 2. Masculine, feminine, the dark and the light, the yin and the yang. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. One to overcome fear. Taking fearless action towards this. Okay. Is there anything else that we need to know about this feminine? Anything else that is important that we would need to know about this feminine? That's a lot. Page of Swords. So this feminine spies on this masculine, okay? So yeah, if you had one of them spy apps to see who is spying on you, this person's profile would be there, okay? They definitely check up on you. Masculine. To see if they want to take a blind leap of faith towards something new. If they're being foolish. Are they being foolish, taking this risk? Or is everybody else just telling them that they're foolish? Okay, they're trying to figure that out. We've got the 5 of Cups and Death. High Priestess, 10 of Coins. Okay. So 5 of Cups. Oh no, we got filtered comments. Ew, we got little wand energy in the comments. We don't want it. You them frenemies. You the karmic energy and you mucking up the vibe. We ruffling your tail feathers in here. Come on now. You the one with the crazy eyes, ain't you? You're the reason why we're in therapy. And people, shit. Better not be disrespecting my community in here. Thank you, TikTok, for filtering out the ish karmics. Anyway, back to the storyline. We got the 5 of Cups, Death, the High Priestess, and the 10 of Coins. Okay, so this feminine is over. She's putting an ending. There's an end of a cycle, end of a phase to the sadness, this grief that it is that she feels, okay? She's listening to her intuition. Tap the fuck in. All right, there's also something very mysterious about this feminine that this masculine likes. Okay, she's using her intuition about this connection, this long-term commitment, whether it's going to grow or not. Okay. Now, let's move to the masculine. Let's see what's going on with him. Where are we going? I'm going to use this Golden Nouveau Tarot for this. Okay, here we go. Hey! Send all that love and light back to you times 10. How y'all doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. I see you, Instagram. Tell me about this masculine. Best and highest messages about this masculine spirit. See, that was our card of the day, right? Trust the process. Have faith in what's going on. Even things have been challenging, you know. But that was our card of the day. So we're having to have faith in this process. Tell me about this masculine. How does this masculine present themselves? How does the masculine present themselves? Oh, we've got death and the ace of swords. So it's like this masculine's bringing this ending to this feminine. That's exactly where we left off, right? Different deck. Talking about the other side of the connection. Transformation taking place. So there's this cycle that's done, it's over, it's deadened. That's the truth. Bringing in some sort of clarity, enlightenment, epiphany, spiritual awakening. Heavy on that, spiritual awakening. Bringing emotional fulfillment, status. This masculine showing up as satisfied. Good morning, Monica. How you doing, love? King of Cups in the upright. A lot of emotions here. Okay, I'm telling you, this feminine is having this masculine's heart crack back open here, where they've kind of been a little cold because of the past. Tell me about the masculine. What does this masculine think of this feminine? I'll try to keep it PG, TikTok friendly. How does this we already know this masculine's already really attracted to this feminine. That came out really heavy in the first part of this reading. Okay. How does this masculine think about this feminine? The Queen of Cups. A sweetheart. Yeah. Irresistible. Dreamy. Intuitive. How's this masculine think about this feminine? So it's not all fire and air, okay? It's not all just a bunch of talk. It's not just movement. It's not just passion showing up here. We've got a lot of cups, a lot of water energy showing up here, which is showing that emotions are here. We like to see that in a love reading. Emotions. They also, okay, yeah, this... we got the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Cups. Okay, so this masculine knows that this feminine, they see them being guarded at this new relationship, this possible new fulfillment in love here. So I feel like this masculine is trying to be patient. They're pausing, but they want to conquer the situation here. So they're taking their time. This masculine may be studying this feminine to figure out how are they going to break down these walls. How are they going to break these walls down? How are they going to get a chance? How can they shoot the shot here? How can they get in this feminine's energy? How can they express themselves without this feminine dipping out, getting scared? Okay. Tell me about this masculine. How do they feel? How's this masculine feel? Soul searching. Yeah, I told you this person's by themselves, isolated. Okay, they're going in blind. Okay, so I feel like this masculine only knows like the surface part of what's going on with this feminine. Right? They kind of feel like they're going to a situation a little blind. But as I walk through the shadow of the valley of death, I fear no evil. I'm going to conquer this, okay? Enlightened. There's a very spiritual connection here, right? We saw the high priestess come out on the feminine side. Hey! Thank you for that. Send all that love light back to you times 10. Yeah, they want a union, though. Okay, what else is here? King of Swords also came out. So, yeah, that's how she viewed him. I'm telling you. That's how she saw him. Honorary, truthful, speaking clearly. This person's not playing mind games. They don't want to play mind games. This is serious. They want to communicate clearly. Taking action here. Very honorary. Okay, Spirit. How's this person feel? How does this masculine feel about this feminine? How do they feel? Oh my goodness. Strength. The Knight of Swords. Strength, the Knight of Swords. And the World. Overcoming fear. So there's something healing about this connection here. But they feel in their heart like they want to have this brave heart. They want to tame this beast. They want to get, it's almost a little bit swap-swapped here where the masculine is really this woman standing here and the feminine is this lion. You know, if this masculine understands he's got to take it slow. He can't just run up to the lion and start beating it over the head and be like, okay, you're mine. He's got to take it slow and be patient and kind of slowly approach this lion and be friends. Be easy. So he don't get his head ripped off. So she don't kill the vibe and kill the connection, okay? He's really ambitious about this. He's very serious, okay? So he's having to hold himself back because he's wanting to be impulsive and just run right in. So there's something here that he's having patience. He's trying not to get too hasty. Okay, and then we have the World showing up here. So this is about destiny, it's fate. There's a lot of attention on this connection here. It's also about cycles, endings, and new ones, beginnings. We keep kind of seeing that with that Death card showing up, the ending of something, the finalization of something, you know. So part of like what's going on here is as this door from the past is currently closing, the new door isn't completely open yet either. So it's like we're in the in-between. We're in the hallway between doors here. Okay, so something's closing out, but the new is beginning here. So something's still wrapping up from the past. It's still, that's where we're at astrologically, y'all, too. With the transits that we're going through, right? Saturn retrograde in Pisces. Things are being revisited to make sure that we tied loose ends up with them. Because we're coming into this new phase, this new cycle. All right, tell me about this masculine. What do they want? What does this masculine want with this feminine? The Knight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles. And the Knight of Cups. This person wants to take fearless action towards going after what their heart's desires here, okay? Or what it is that they're very passionate about. This long-term connection, this union, this legacy to leave behind, and they want to express their emotions here. So again, there's something very stoic about this masculine too, with this King of Swords energy showing up on their side, you know. So this person doesn't get real mushy or express their feelings in that way, you know. This feminine is making them, you know, it's like they're cracking their heart space open for this masculine and having this masculine want to express their feelings clearly. All right. Tell me about this masculine spirit. What's this masculine's intentions? What's this masculine's intentions? The Three of Pentacles and the Empress. If I get it off the table. We got Justice showing up here too. Okay. So this masculine wants a physical relationship with this feminine. That's what they intend on. They want to collaborate. They want to network. They want to build something. Okay, they want to be in a physical relationship. With this Empress, they're seeing this. We already knew this. There's more confirmation. Okay, divine feminine energy. They see this as a divine counterpart. Somebody that they can build with. All four queens in one. Justice, bringing harmony and balance to the situation. This Justice card keeps coming out. So maybe you're a Libra. Maybe this is about Libra season. Okay, but this harmony and balance between this connection, it keeps showing up here. That's important. Okay, tell me about this masculine spirit. That's the highest messages. How is this masculine taking action? How is this masculine taking action towards this feminine? The Magician, powerhouse energy. We already said something about this being, damn, Ace of Wands. the Hierophant, the Magician, the Ace of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Six of Coins. Okay, we already said that this connection was intense. We already said about this connection that like either it could even be coming from both sides of this, okay? But it's like dream people, the dream person. So this masculine sees this feminine as their dream person, you know. So this could have been manifested. It's like this masculine manifested this feminine, manifested a passionate new beginning. Okay, so we already know there's a lot of chemistry here. We know how we see how they're taking action. Very passionately, very physically. Again, with this ancestor's approval here, too, with that Ace of Wands. We've got the Hierophant, eventually wanting a commitment, long-term commitment. This is something more traditionally based, so they can build together, okay? Equal give and take. So there's a lot about this masculine who I feel like the masculine's been breadcrumbed in relationships before, and like, they've poured all in, and the feminine never gave back the way that the masculine was giving. So it's like this person, it kind of keeps showing up. This person's real big on like equal give and take. They understand about that. They don't want to be breadcrumbed. They don't want to present themselves as a breadcrumber. They don't like that. All right. Anything else we need to know about this masculine? Anything else? Good morning, Cookie from Florida. Good morning from the Mississippi. How you doing? Welcome, y'all. Anything else that we need to know about this masculine? And then we're going to see what this ish on the outside, where the drama is coming from. Who's trying to throw a wrench in this connection? These past people, this community, this whatever the hell it is. Anything else need to know about this masculine spirit? Okay, we've got the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Cups, or the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Wands, Judgment, and what's this that flipped over? The King of Wands. I told you there's a lot of chemistry here. There's a lot of emotional satisfaction that it is that this masculine gets from this feminine, okay? They definitely find this the crazy, sexy, cool, all that in a bag of fucking chips, magnetic, alluring. They can't resist themselves, okay? They can't resist. So they're surrendering to this. Give it to God, Source, Universe. Because it's what they desire. Okay, we got Zaddy home, let them know. Mommy home, let them know. Counterparts. Possible fire signs. There's a lot of fire in this reading. There's a lot of water in this reading. There's a lot of... Really, everybody's here. But mostly fire, water, and air. We've got some earth. So maybe that's just dominant in the charts here. But I'm telling you, there's something about this being a power couple. It's attracting a lot of attention. Okay, it's hot and heavy. There's a lot of chemistry between the two of them. There's nothing that these two couldn't overcome together if they got their ish together. If they were actively working on bettering themselves and this connection, you know? Wow. This is an intense reading, y'all. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Sending all that love and light back to you times 10. Y'all, thank you for helping me raise the vibration. Thanks for all your love and support. Let's see what the ish is now, okay? So we're going to dive into this external conflictive energy. Can I get this deck out? Where are we going? I tell you what, we're going to pull from the Game of Thrones deck on this. Thank you. Send all that love and light back to you times 10. Welcome, y'all. Where's that game? We're going to use this Game of Thrones deck on this ish. Tell me the tea, Spirit. What's going on with this conflictive energy? By the way, y'all, I've got personal readings open if y'all want to get in line. There's currently 2 people. It's CashApp, Venmo, or PayPal at ladyleospiritual. Same spelling as here. It's $11 for a mini, $22 for career, $33 for love, $44 for extended. By the way, those of you that are new, and you've never heard me say it before, I'm not DMing you. That is not me reaching out to you in the DMs, enticing you to get a reading. I will never do that. You have to seek me out. Private readings are done. You can book through my link at ladyleospiritual.com. Any private services. Otherwise, you see me right here live giving you y'all's readings. Watch your six, watch your blessings, watch your money. These people are trying to scam you, and that's gonna pick up the closer we get to holiday season. It's ridiculous. So be careful. Use your discernment. That's not me in your DMs. Okay, Spirit. Best and highest message here. You weren't chosen. I don't call you dear one. There ain't none of that. There ain't none of that over here. Either Spirit put me in front of you and you resonate to get a reading or not. That just is what it is. Best and highest message here, Spirit. Tell me about this conflictive energy. Who's bringing this drama? Who's bringing this conflict to this connection? Who's trying to split these two apart to keep them from coming together? Whoo! I cannot make it up. We got Ramsey on this card. Ew. We got master manipulator, a whole asshole in the house, whoever this is. This person's obsessed. Very obsessive. It's very oppressive. This energy wants to have power over this. Now, this don't have no power unless we give it power. That's why it's got to come to you and siphon off of you, or this energy has to come siphon off of this connection. It has no power of its own. So we got the devil showing up here. Ew. Tell me about this. Why is this here, Spirit? Maybe those external drama, past people trying to have power in this relationship. The Sun in reverse, the Five of Cups, Eight of Swords. Ew. Oh. This person is a happiness hater. One. Okay. Misery loves company. And that's why they in this all mad energy. They want to have control over here. They want to manipulate the situation. This person's stuck. Okay, they're stuck, they're stagnant, there's no movement here. Because of sadness. I told you, misery loves company. This person's a miserable ass sap. So whoever you left behind in the past, whether it's a friend that don't want you to be happy in this connection, whether it's an ex-lover that doesn't want you to be happy in this connection, whether it's a family member that you done fired because they couldn't get with it, they don't want you to be happy in this connection. Knight of Swords in reverse. A lot of harsh things being said. Yeah, this connection's having to be protected. You're having to protect it, so like secure the perimeter. You got to be careful who you're listening to. Okay, some of these people are frenemies. That's how sinister this is. Some of these people pretend to be your friends. They pretend to have your best interest at heart. You're going and sharing how you feel about this connection, this person that you're wanting to pursue, to build with, to invest into. And you got this person would be in your ear, trying to talk you out of it in a very covert, sneaky DL type of way. Causing doubt, planting seeds of doubt up there. Okay, so be wary of that. All right, Spirit, tell me more about who this is. Give me some more specifics about who this conflicting energy is. Who is this? What is going on with them? What's their deal? Queen of Coins in reverse. Y'all, this could be a mother. A mother type of energy. So a baby mama. Maybe it's your mama. Maybe it's the other person. It could be an in-law, an ex-in-law. An older sister. Tell me more about this. It's showing up like a feminine. So whether it's a female or a male, it's showing up like an inverted feminine who's being stubborn. They're trying to control the situation. They could be very critical. The Chariot. Heavy on this mother energy. Be an aunt. This person's trying to control the movement of this connection. How are they doing this, Spirit? Why? What happened in the past with this person? Let's take it back a notch. Let's go back a couple steps. What happened in the past with this person, Spirit? Hey, Monica, I just got your payment in, love. Thank you for that. The Tower, the Two of Cups in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, or the Page of Coins in reverse. Same thing. Pentacles, Earth, coin. So yeah, you're not in union with this person. We've got the Tower showing up here. There was a breakup. Whatever this was, it didn't end very well with this person. Now, whether this is like a baby mama, your mother, an aunt, a sister, or just a friend, okay, whoever this is, that's what this represents. It doesn't necessarily mean that this was a romantic connection. It's just somebody that you were in connection with, okay? And it's caused this Tower. There's some sort of shock, okay? It didn't end on good terms. Think about when Bran gets pushed out of the damn window. You know, it was catastrophic here, whatever happened between you and this person. And it was because of shitty offers. It wasn't growing. Someone didn't give anything to create some sort of stability. I think I missed my mini reading. How can I watch replay? It should be posted to YouTube. If you can't find it, DM. Hold on, let me screenshot this so I can go back and I can give you the link to where it's posted at. Yeah, y'all. Those of you that are getting personal readings, if you for whatever miss your reading, it's the replay's posted to YouTube. Anyway, back to this. Somebody didn't give solid or anything solid or why did it do that? Am I still here? I don't know why it did that, y'all. Welcome back. Sorry about that, Instagram. Okay, thank you, TikTok. I see both of y'all, Instagram, TikTok. Thank y'all so much for all your love and support. I'm sending all that love and light back to you times 10. Hey, thank you for helping raise the vibration. Okay, so tell me more about the past, Spirit. Oh, wrong deck. Look at me grabbing the wrong damn deck. Distractions. Okay, tell me about this past person. What happened in the past? 4 Cups. It was disappointment. There's a lot of empty promises with this past person, whoever this is. Romantic, family member, friend. Okay, it's like this person promised a lot, but never gave anything, you know? And when they did give something, it was shicey ass shit. It was just an illusion. Who's that? That's Littlefinger trying to give Sansa this cup of love. And it's like you're actually rejecting this person's cup. Or this person's feeling rejected by you. But you noticed that it wasn't anything real. You noticed something about them not pouring into this cup. Something about the illusions of it. Okay? What else is here? 8 of Coins. You got focused on yourself. On what it is that you're trying to create. And you laid it to rest. You took the time to isolate, to think on things on yourself, to meditate. A lot about healing sanctuary. And to celebrate your wins. To focus more on what it is that is giving you fire, that's inspiring you. 10 of Coins towards having long-term commitments, good health, legacies leave and attracting this King of Cups. Or maybe you're the King of Cups attracting this feminine, okay? All right, Spirit, that's nice messages here. All right, what's this person's intentions? This past person, this conflicting energy, this person that wants to come and pee all over your parade. Happiness hater. Deceiver, manipulator, karmic. What's this person's intentions? 10 of Spears. What came out before that? The 9 of Cups. It would give this person a lot of happiness to cause burdens and heaviness in this new connection. The Lover's in reverse because they don't want this to be in union. They're trying to come between Ingrid and Jon Snow. What the hell? They have 5 of Swords after that. King of Coins in reverse. Emperor after that. Look at this. The Lover's in reverse. We've got the 5 of Spears. Fights, competitions, drama, bullshit, fuckery. Okay, King of Coins in reverse. So if the Queen of Pentacles came out in reverse. Okay, so some of y'all, it could be a baby daddy. It could be a brother, an uncle, a father, goodness gracious. So it's coming from both sides. This is just coming from both sides. That just came out heavy in the first part of this reading. It's like, and nobody wants the two of these people coming together. But then we have the Emperor. Eight of Spears at the bottom of the deck, yeah. So whatever this connection is, okay, whether you're smack dab in the middle of this connection is, okay, whether you're smack dab in the middle of this connection and this is showing the past timeline, or this is just getting started and you're already in this connection, or you're about to pursue this connection, okay, this is something that's going to have to be protected. If you're able to break through each other's walls and guarded heart space and actually be able to get this, like, to have some sort of momentum and movement and play off the hot, fiery shit going on here, okay? This is something that's going to have to be protected. There's going to be people trying to wiggle in their way through the ear. There's going to be people who are going to try to cause situations, jealousy, manipulate things, okay? Just keep that in mind. Usually that's how it works anyway, right? You have power couples coming together. You got everybody and their mama trying to start some ish. Misery loves company. These are happiness haters. Okay, anything else that we need to know about this conflicting energy? How are they taking action? How's this person taking action towards this? Knight of Cups. Showing up in the reverse. So either way, smooth talker energy. They're trying to go in through the heart to mess with the head. So they're playing on some sort of emotions. This person may come back and this person may present themselves as like something about the history between the two of y'all. Like, listen to me, I've had your best interests at heart, you know, this whole time. Something about history or something about the emotions that it is. This person is trying to pull on your emotions here. Ancestors are on it, though. Ace of Spears. They better not. Temperance. They better be patient. There's a lot of temperance here. Okay, ancestors come in to temper the situation, to cause harmony and balance, healing, blending the two. All right. Anything else? Anything else we need to know about this conflicting energy that's external from this connection? Yeah. Three of Spears. This person could be at a distance from you. There's something about patience. Be patient, and the information will, the moon. Yeah, be patient with whatever this is. Okay, take a step back. Be observant. And what's being hidden will be shown to you. We have the moon. Somebody being, this is an enemy. They need to be pushed through the moon door. You picking up what I'm throwing down? Hey! Send all that love and light back to you, times 10. How y'all doing? Welcome. This person needs to be pushed through the damn moon door. They on their shady shit. The Ace of Spears came out. A lot about protection. A lot of that's coming out. Okay. Nine of Swords. This person's going to be in deep regret if they try anything. Judgment. Some sort of final decisions being made about imprisoning or putting this person. Y'all, some of these people may be locked up for real. Or getting locked up. Some of these people are so fucking crazy. I told you, Orange is the New Black came to mind earlier. You know that crazy chick who wouldn't let go of her ex. And she showed up at his house. He's done moved on, is in a whole committed relationship with somebody else. She takes a bath. Right? Crazy, just crazy ass shit. Some of these people are going to end up getting locked up. Restraining orders here. Dumb shit. If this ain't physically, it'll be spiritual jail, okay? They'll be in spiritual prison. Put it where it fits, don't make it fit. Seven of Spears, because you're protected. That's why that's the biggest reason. That's the biggest reason that these people act out like this, is because they're denied access to your energy, right? If you cannot treat me with love, respect, and kindness, you cannot afford access to my energy. They don't have the Wi-Fi passcode no more. Do-do-do, do-do-do. The caller you're trying to reach is no longer in service. Access denied. And that's why they're so pissed off. All right, y'all, we're going to pull some love messages real quick. Let's see what we got going on with this current connection, or the connection is you're trying to get off the ground. And then we're going to pull some love messages. Tell me about this connection, Spirit. What do we need to know? What do we need to see? What do we need to hear? What's going on with this? Best and highest messages. Best and highest messages here. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay, so y'all may be going on a vacation, okay. Travel may be happening. Some of y'all may be getting, this may be the one. Somebody may be getting a proposal. Somebody may be getting married and going on a honeymoon. But there's something about going on some sort of retreat here. Or honeymoon phase. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So we're giving up these control issues, okay? And this is where that shadow work comes into play. Someone's trying to be patient with this situation, okay? I really feel like it's coming from both sides, but release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Yeah, here comes the ex. Told you the crazy ass. Right, we saw therapist. Therapist card came out earlier. What else came out? The miserable. The deadbeat, the crazy came out. But this is somebody who's traumatized your ass. No, we don't want that. We learned our lesson. Trying to go towards this Queen of Wands, King of Wands energy over here. What else is here, Spirit? Look at this chick on this card, y'all. I'm telling you. Like, please. Go away. What else is here? Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So there is a lot. There's some heavy differences here. Causing some sort of controversy. Retreat. I'm telling you, this person wants to take you out. They want to get you to themselves. They want to travel and get you all to themselves. It's time to disconnect from the world. It's like I'm going to disconnect from everybody else and connect with you, boo-boo. Give me a few more. Give me a few more here, Spirit. Hi, y'all. How you doing? Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Good morning to Instagram. Good morning. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Yes, surrendering to this connection, okay? What will be, will be. I'm going to find out what happens. I will not be able to forgive myself if I do not figure out what happens with this connection. You're like, Spirit, take the wheel. You show me where to go. Whether it ends up good or ends up bad, I couldn't live with myself if I didn't try and see what this was. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps. You're guided to take what I tell you. No matter what, it's worth the risk. Okay? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. That's why it's so great. Right? Before you had bad taste. That's a hard pill to swallow. That's a hard realization to come to, right? The past people, you just had really poor taste in people. That's why this one's working out. It's different. You switching it up. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So yeah, somebody needs to open up the heart space and have an honest conversation. And we saw a lot of that. It's like this feminine's making this masculine do that. And in turn, the more that the masculine starts expressing the way that they feel, it's going to make the feminine feel more comfortable to open up and then express the way that she feels. It's giving her a safe place, a safe space to be able to do that. It's like, okay, we're going to talk about our feelings and our emotions. Have a conversation. All right, Spirit. Give me some Lady Leo love messages. Give me some love messages here. Past person, new person, enemies, whoever the hell they are. Let's see what it is that they want to say. If they could say the whole truth and nothing but the truth, what would they say? 144. I just saw 144. Many are called, few are chosen. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Hi, chosen ones. How you doing? I see you. I see you. What's going on here, Spirit? I'm jealous of all the attention you get. Yeah, we determined that already. Somebody gets a whole lot of attention. It could just be both on an individual level. It could be this connection, this relationship. You make me so happy. I told you. This person lights up your whole world. Tell me some more. Oh, they popping right out. Okay, we have this was strictly sexual. Here's your past person. Okay. There wasn't any really emotions there. It was all sexually based, okay? You can't maintain long-term commitment or long-term commitments, long-term success, leaving a legacy, you know. You can't be doing that with all just soft chemistry. You gotta be grounded. It's gotta be established. It's gotta be anchored in. You gotta protect that shit, right? There's gotta be some sort of emotions, intellectual communication, so you can have conversations about planning for the future. It's not just about bumping uglies. That's a nice messages here. That's a reminder for somebody. Somebody that's going to see this, whether you watching live or you watching the replay. It's more than that, okay? Maybe I'm talking to the cross watcher who's spying on her ass. Anyway, what else is here, Spirit? What else is here? Look, we got to make light of it, all right? This shit's serious. People have really been traumatized from past relationships, okay? We laugh here to keep from crying. There's real tears shed in the closet when nobody saw. There's a lot of shadow work that's been done. We rate having a laugh about it, okay? We rate that shit. How y'all you doing? Welcome. All right, I'm sorry I hurt you. Here's the past people. Yeah, now they sorry. They ain't not sorry they hurt you. They're sorry you figured them out. That's what they're sorry about. The wool's not over your eyes anymore. You see shit clear as day, and you're not giving to that shit anymore. Okay. You are just a distraction. Codependent, toxic attachment styles. There's past people shit. I'm coming home. Somebody says I'm coming home, and I'm not even know where this goes, okay? Somebody says I'm coming home. We started off with that, right? This person said, I don't give a shit about your past. I'm here. I ain't phased. I ain't moving. They staked their claim. They don't care how bad your past was. They said the ex can't do you that way no more that I'm here. So they said your ex is going to have to go through me to get to you. Maybe you're telling this person this. Right? They say, baby, I'm coming home. Maybe that's what this is. Okay, I'm going to put this in the middle. Could be coming from the other way. Somebody may be literally trying to interject themselves into your energy after you done cut their ass out. You could cook this person out. Took the keys. What else is here? Give me a few more. Give me just a few more, Spirit. Best and highest message here for the collective, this connection. Whether this is coming in for you, whether you're currently got this started, or you've already experienced this part of this connection. I'm so attracted to you. There's a lot of attraction, okay? You broke my heart. Here's that past person coming here. Shit. I'm still in, yeah, they're claiming they're still in love with you. Okay. They're in love with the way that you used to love them. Someone is sabotaging this connection. I knew that. That's how you know this is a freaking power couple. I didn't mean to fall in love with you. That's another reason why this is intense, okay? You didn't mean to fall in love with this person. This person didn't mean to catch feelings for your ass, okay? Put it where it fits, don't make it fit. I'm ready to try again. Maybe this is you saying that. Maybe it's both of you. Maybe it's your person. I'm ready to try again. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have, oh yeah, past person. It makes me feel powerful to take your power away. Yeah, see? That's a bunch of bullshit. You don't want that. That's why you had to leave. If the world was ending, you'd come over, right? If the world was ending, you'd come over, right? I want to call you. Somebody wants to call you. They want to reach out. Okay, you shouldn't have trusted me. My friend fell in love with you. It was love at first sight. I'm reaching out soon. I hope you're happy. Hold on. You're my person. I just want to see you. Let's take it to the next level. All right. So I feel like this is the past person. They were definitely wearing a mask. They weren't truthful. They were not genuine. They were just wearing a mask. You shouldn't have trusted them. Okay, something about somebody's friend fell in love with you. So yeah, you could have met this person through friends. It was love at first sight. Hi, Daphne. Hi, Perny. Hi, Dahlia. I'm reaching out soon. Somebody wants to reach out and express themselves. This could be a past person. It could be the person you're in connection with. I don't know. There's a lot of people in your energy. You're attracting a lot of, you're really magnetic and looking good right now. Okay, I hope you're happy. Uh-oh, confirmation. You hear that cat said, ow! You hot. What's wrong, kitty? It said, ow! You hot. You're my person. I just want to see you, and let's take it to the next level. All right, y'all. I hope that y'all found a message that resonates with you. If you're popping in the live, whether you're on Instagram or TikTok, thank y'all so much for all of your time, your love, your energy, and support. Thank y'all for engaging with the live, the way that you follow, share. It helps me grow, and the more that I grow, the more that I can be here with y'all, okay? If you're looking for private services, again, you can find those ladyleospiritual.com. I have Hex and Curse Removals, Chord Cuttings, Energy Cleansings, Money Manifestation, Natal Charts. I have some of these decks that you saw here that are available there. What else? Especially there on my website. If you're looking for a live reading, we're about to start on our... Hey, Craig. How you doing, Craig? We're about to start on our personal readings. Okay, there's currently 2 people in line. CashApp, Venmo, PayPal at Lady Leo Spiritual. Same spelling is here. It's $11 for mini, $22 for career, $33 for love, $44 for extended. A reminder, I'm not the one DMing y'all, enticing you to get readings. Watch your back. Watch your 6, okay? Watch your money and blessings. Those are scammers. You'll never get a reading. Be careful about that. That's not how it works. I say a prayer, I make my little posts, and if my posts come up in your feed and you resonate to get a reading, boo-boo, then we cross paths for a reason. That's how I see it. But I'm not actively in anybody's DMs trying to scam them out of their money. That's not cool. Okay. So again, y'all just be aware of that. Y'all be careful. And the closer that we get to freaking holiday season, the more it picks up. So if you have to unfollow and refollow a lot, I see y'all doing that, and it doesn't, I get it. I understand. Because when you follow me, that's how they find you. It could be really frustrating. So just a heads up. Y'all be careful. Anything else? Yeah, y'all. So I've got this elixir from Casual Ormus is the brand. So I don't know if y'all have ever seen like some of these like gold elixirs that it is that you can take as a supplement. This one specifically is the frankincense, gold, and myrrh. And it's really good for enhancing your intuition, cognitive function. It can help with just like overall like general health and wellness. I've been noticing a little bit of a difference in my skin since I've added this extra thing to my routine. So I do feel like it helps with like healing and things like that. But it's got 72 superconductive monoatomic minerals in it. And all you do is you take a little squig in the morning or whenever, when you're getting ready to meditate. Okay, and it's supposed to really help you like tap into spirit, or to like, it really helps with you getting to a place of meditation. So anyway, I don't have my like little shot. It comes with a little shot glass looking thing. It looks like a little mini wine glass. You just fill that up and you take your little sip. So I don't have a measuring cup. I haven't taken mine yet this morning, so I'm about to take mine. But we've got this Casual Ormus. The link is in my bio on Instagram and on TikTok. If you're watching YouTube, it'll be in the description box below. Okay, and yeah, I just take a little swig since I don't have my little measuring thing. And it tastes really good, y'all. It's actually really yummy. It's hard to just take one sip. But I don't want to waste it either. I'm trying to stretch it out. Frankincense and myrrh is also powerful and anti-parasitic. I did not know that, Craig. Thank you for sharing that. So Craig over here on Instagram is sharing that frankincense and myrrh is also powerful and anti-parasitic. Now, I do know, growing up Catholic, as that was my main tradition growing up, as my traditional belief system, was growing up Catholic. And when I was researching that denomination, they used frankincense. That's the thing that they put in the little ball, and the priest is, they're swinging it around, and singing in Latin or whatever. They actually do that to help you be in a meditative state when you start praying, when you're on the pew, because there's a lot of up and down in Catholicism. It's either kneeling and standing, a lot of praying, not a lot of taking, anyway. So they actually use those sorts of incense they're purposely, intentionally helping you get to a meditative state. So that was really cool. So yeah, I know frankincense is really good. Frankincense is also really good for healing bruises. Now, I'm not sure how that works when you ingest it, but I know that it helps if you directly put it on frankincense oil on your bruises. Myrrh is another really one. Frankincense and myrrh are mentioned a lot in the Bible, actually. Both of those are. So anyway, that may resonate with somebody. That's just some extra information that I'm just throwing out there. Thank you, Craig, for that. That's actually a really great point. I appreciate you sharing that. Okay, y'all, I'm going to ring the bell for y'all one more time. Thank y'all so much for all the ways that you show love and support. 7:07 on the clock. Somebody's getting a spiritual jackpot today. ringing the bell. Thank y'all for helping me raise the vibration. Thank you for your high vibes. Okay, y'all, I'm going to post this. Y'all keep up the good work. Whatever this relationship is, it's beautiful. There's a lot of potential here for greatness. So if you can get this up off the ground, or maybe you've already got this up off the ground, it's very important for you to protect this connection from anybody, anything external, you know. This is like one of those once in a lifetime opportunities to build like an empire with somebody, a legacy to leave behind, you know. Whether you've been through the ringer or not in love, this is a chance, you know. So anyway, y'all keep shining your light bright. You know I'm gonna say it. If your light ain't irritate nobody's demons, boo boo, turn up the heat, blind the eyes out, make them go get them hater shades. They gotta stare at your ass anyway. Love and light, y'all.